Hi everyone, welcome to Yoga with Caro. I am Caro. This short class is wonderful for experiences of depression, for managing tightness across the chest, shortness of breath, or just feeling kind of down in the dumps and a little sluggish and slow. It's a wonderful, beautiful practice as we go into time of fall and winter. You will need a couple things in order to make it work out best for you. You'll want to have a bolster or a big pillow that you can bring underneath your knees as you're coming to lie down. And then you're going to want to have 2 blankets or thick, heavy towels. And then for the extra juicy bit, you're going to want to have kind of a heavy blanket or a rice bag or a bolster that you can put on your chest or your lower belly for the feeling of weight. So if you have something that's heavy and soft, you can bring that to your practice today as well. So making sure you're warm and you're comfortable, and we'll meet lying down. All right, so once you have gathered everything that you need, we're going to bring all our tools to the mat, and we're going to take our one blanket and we're going to roll it up in this kind of funky little roll here. And the nice part about the roll, we're going to bring this underneath the shoulder blades to elevate the chest a little bit. The nice part about the roll is that you can always unroll it so that you can really titrate it to the height that you need for your body. So especially if you have a shorter torso, you may be doing a smaller roll. Yeah. So we'll start with the higher roll and then see if we want to make it a little bit lower. And then I've got this long bolster for underneath my knees, but if you have a nice big pillow, that's really fine as well. Then I'm going to have my extra blanket, and I have this, I'll show you, round bolster for added extra weight, which is really therapeutic for an overrun nervous system. So here, we're going to first bring the knees over the bolster. Just make sure that's really comfortable. And then we're going to lie down over the roll of the blanket. And this is the most important part. So as you come down over the roll of the blanket, you want to make sure that it's not coming underneath your lower back, so that your back is on the floor and the lower back is off the floor. It's not a lumbar support. We're going to bring it further up towards the head of the mat. Bring the shoulder blades right on top of the blanket so that when you come down, you can bring the arms out at a T. The chest is elevated. The shoulders are dropping back towards the floor, maybe even touching. But the lower back is able to rest and relax down towards the mat. The lower back will probably not be touching the floor, but it is kind of a long lower back rather than an elevated lower back. So just make sure if this feels like it's the right height for you. If it feels a little bit high, we can always come back up to sit and then change the height of the roll, unroll it a little bit. Then if that is the right height, you're first going to bring your blanket over you. So one of the parts of really taking care of the nervous system is to make sure that you are warm. So if you are cold, it is unlikely that you will be able to manage stress or depression as effectively as if you are warm. That's just a little hint. So we're going to come back over the roll of the blanket. Make sure that the top blanket is over you in such a way that you are comfy and warm. And then we're going to bring the weighted bolster, if you have it, or sandbag, or whatever you have, over either the belly. And you can try that out with the arms out at a T, or over the chest, or anywhere in between. And your body will really kind of sing when you bring it to the right place. And my body today wants it right over the lower ribs. Sometimes I have the bolster when I'm dealing with anxiety. I have the bolster up near the top of the chest. So you can try that as well. But I'm comfortable here. So I'm gonna bring the arms out at a T, and close the eyes. So first, just taking 3 rounds of breath, inviting your body to settle. And if there are any changes or movements that you need to make to become even more comfortable, making those adjustments for yourself here. If you notice that your throat is really open and the back of the neck is tight, you may even want to bring a bolster or a blanket underneath your head or lower the roll of the blanket underneath the shoulder blades. And so starting to send the breath into the chest. And as you exhale, just let the shoulder blades really become heavy against the blanket underneath you. And then noticing the length of the breath. Noticing if the breath feels full today, especially as we elevate the chest. Or if there's some tightness or even rawness around the breath. Maybe noticing some tiredness in the body, some fatigue. And we're noticing as though curious here, noticing as though interested in the experiences of the mind and the body, rather than coming into the practice trying to find out what's wrong and fix it. Simply noticing as though everything that you experience, all of the sensations, they're all interesting and maybe even new or new today. Here, you can stay here if this feels like a good beginning, opening into kind of a fall winter reset. If you would like to move into the breath work, noticing the length of the inhale, the length of the exhale. And we're going to start with a 4-4-4 breath. Inhaling for 4, holding at the top for 4, and then exhaling for 4. Continuing a couple times. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhaling for 4. Inhale for 4, hold for 4, exhaling for 4. And then either staying with the 4 count or inhaling for 5. Hold for 5. Exhaling for 5. Two more, inhaling for 5. Hold for 5. Notice presence, sensation gathering in the chest. Exhale for 5. Inhale 5. Hold 5. Exhale 5. Stay with the 4 or 5 count breath, or inhaling 6. Hold 6. Noticing sensation, life force building. Exhale 6. Continuing with the 6 count breath. On the hold of the breath, notice sensation, life force building in the chest. Exhale it all out, 6 count exhale. If possible, moving to a 7 count inhale. Hold for 7. Exhale slowly for 7. Inhale 7. Hold for 7. Exhale 7. Stay with 7 or move to 8. Inhale 8. Hold for 8. Slow exhale for 8. Inhaling 8. Hold 8. Exhale 8. Stay where you are with the breath, or last one, inhale 9. Hold 9. Energy, life force building in the chest. Exhale slowly for 9. Inhale 9. Hold 9. Exhale 9. Return to the natural breath. Notice where you feel the breath in the body. Noticing if there's any greater sweetness, sense of wellness available for you in your body. And you can land here in meditation for as long as feels good. When you're ready to close your practice, bring the hands together at third eye center. Namaste.